Hi friends, I hope you're having a wonderful E3 week this week. That is super exciting and I've been having such a great week. You know, seeing all the new game announcements, especially after, not having E3 last year and, having very lacking amounts of gaming news just because of the pandemic. So it's really great that E3 was actually able to put this together, an all-digital event, which is super exciting, and I'm so glad that Nintendo could attend this year because obviously Nintendo is my favorite gaming company. I love all things Nintendo. I, love Zelda, love Animal Crossing, and just, was so excited for this direct. So, the big announcement, the thing that I am so excited about, is we got another Breath of the Wild 2 trailer, and I am by no means a, Zelda theorist or, have any inside information, but I thought it would be really interesting to kind of watch, the trailer with me and kind of go through, pause in places, and, talk about certain things and discuss certain things because I have some thoughts. And I just kind of want to share them because, I don't know, there's lots of talk going on the internet right now about this new trailer, and it may only be a minute and 30 something seconds long, but it is packed full with new information and new things that we can see, and I want to talk about it and I want to experience it with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into the trailer. We gotta put our gamer headset on for this. Very important. Here it is. It's a minute and 39 seconds long, and again, that does not seem like a lot, but let me tell you, there's some very interesting things in there, and I just want to talk about them. Full screen. We gotta go full screen. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. I'm so glad that this new game is dark. So, hold on. I just want to go ahead and already, go back. If we look at this, whatever this nasty goop stuff is, whatever this is, Link touches it and his arm gets engulfed in it, which this is important. I didn't catch it the first couple times that I watched through this, but after slowing it down and looking, this part is really interesting, and I'm really interested to see how this plays into the new game. So keep in mind that he touched the goop, and his arm is now covered in it, okay? More of the goop. And then, wait, hold on. If we go back again, this part goes so fast. There's the thing that we saw last time, the thing that was either being held down or being powered by something in the last game trailer that we got for this game. But now it's alive. If you remember last time, it was hanging there, and then it woke up, I guess, and it tilted its head and looked at the camera. This is the first time we really see it in full. Again, I'm not really sure who this is. I don't know if it's supposed to be Ganon, something related to Ganon. I'm not 100% sure what or who this is, but there's some interesting jewelry going on. I'm not sure what a belt thing. I don't know what this is, but he's very scary, very interesting, and I'm not sure how the events play out. I'm very excited to see what the actual intro to this game is. But so there's that guy, and then I think the next one is Zelda. Yeah, okay. See? Zelda's falling. Now, I've seen a lot of things on Twitter. Twitter is, where all my gaming friends talk about, gaming things. And a lot of people I've seen saying that they think that Zelda is falling down into whatever this is, this little, dungeon underground area, which was what I'm assuming this area is that it's, underground. The last trailer that we got for this game, again, kind of looks like they're underground exploring, maybe underneath the castle, or I guess underneath the castle. So Zelda falls, which, look at her short hair. I love her. She's so cute, but yeah. So I think that she's gonna fall and we have to, save her from this stuff. I'm not sure if that weird, scary skeleton person takes her in or if she falls below and gets lost. I'm not sure, again, what the premise of, you know, this game is going to be, but what I think would be really interesting is if we got to play her underground and we got to play Link above ground. But I don't think it's going to happen, but we're going to get further into this trailer, and there are some things that I do want to point out because I think that it's very interesting. So here she is falling, and then it goes dark. And this next scene, look at how beautiful. Okay, so this scene, when I first watched it, I gasped. I thought that this was Zelda. I honestly thought that it was Zelda. It kind of looked like her short hair, like, blowing in the wind. But here's the thing. At first glance, that's what I thought. Again, I did not catch the arm thing. But if you look right here, it's obviously Link. His arm is all messed up, and it's got this, like, dark color to it. I'm not sure if it's, like, you know, some sort of armor or protective gear that he has acquired or put on after being hurt by the nasty goop. I don't know exactly, you know, what it is, but that is indication that this is actually Link. But at first glance, I really did think that it was Zelda, but that is very much debunked solely by this arm that I just did not realize, you know, first time I saw it. But the scenes of this game are so beautiful. Oh, here, you can see it a little bit better when it zooms in. I'll go back a little bit. See? It looks kind of like a glove or, you know, some sort of, like, armor piece. But I find that these little details right here on his shoulder and, like, ribs is also super interesting. Like, the way that it has scarred him and left these marks is intriguing. I'm not sure. I would love to know more about how him touching this has, like, affected him. And I think that it has partially something to do with, hold on, let me pause really quick. Partially has something to do with the new ability that he has. But this scene right here, I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Both this scene is beautiful. I love the clouds. The clouds are so well done. I think that it looks so nice. I love, like, the outfits, I feel like, are very cool. But, like, I love this scene, and I want to know what this is right here. This right here, I want to know what it is. But I love being able to look in the background and see these, like, ruins and stuff. There's, like, so many ruins and different things going on there. And then, again, I just love this scene right here. It's so beautiful. Now this, what is this? Again, I don't really know what the premise of the game is. Nobody does. Like, I don't know if we're actually going to be exploring traditional dungeons, if we're going to be, you know, having, like, champion type things again. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, but this is so interesting to me. So there's, like, this eye that we see a lot, you know, throughout Breath of the Wild. And I think, like, here's kind of another, like, eye shape. I think that's very interesting. But this, I feel like this definitely has to be something created in one of the tech labs. I'm not sure what or by who or how, but I feel like this is related to a tech lab or maybe, like, a new lab that we didn't know about or a new, like, part of the map or something that we, like, discover new. But then also, like, looking in this background, like, I have no idea what this is at all. I don't know. I have so many questions. I just want to point out all the things that I find really interesting because I've been, like, going through this direct multiple times and through this trailer multiple times, like, just trying to pick out things that I find interesting. Okay, and then this part, as you can see, the bokoblins have these horns on their head, which again I think is new. So that's like super weird, super interesting. I don't know what they are. I wonder if they're a new type of enemy or what exactly. But this opens up to their like little camp being on top of one of these rock enemies. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember what they're called, but I love that they are combining enemies to create, you know, it feels like a more diverse and an even more challenging, you know, boss to fight, or like mini boss. I find that it's like really cool that they are combining different enemies and making them more difficult to fight, because again too, they have these spikes underneath, so you can't like climb up and go attack them. Like you have to use your bow and arrow and shoot it down, and then you have to, you know, be able to take down, you know, the rock, which is so cool. It's just so unique and different. And I love that they were able to take things that were in the previous game and combine them to create something new, but still creating something that we know and we're familiar with. I think that that is really good on Nintendo. And see, here's the arm thing again. You know, it looks like a brace type thing. I cannot tell what it is, but it's glowing. And see, I think it gives him new powers, because here he is doing that, and he's got, you know, the flames. And then this is another part. Let me see if I can. Here, wait. Let's go back. Hold on. Don't get to that next part yet. So this, I cannot tell. See, this looks like we're underground, like in a dungeon, a tunnel. Something underground for sure. But this enemy specifically, I cannot like figure out what is happening here. Like, let me just try to. So if you look, there's a rock right here, and then this rock like extends over here, and then this weird arm jelly thing comes out, and it's got this weird tongue, and it's got these teeth on it. We've never seen an enemy like this in Breath of the Wild, so I'm not sure if this specifically is like its own enemy, or if it's part of this rock, like it's part of this rock's arm. I'm not sure what it is, if it's its own thing or if it's attached to something that's even bigger. I find that that is also like super interesting. I love the concept of there being underground parts. I know that a lot of it is like focused on elevation and there being new pieces in the sky, but from what I can see, it very much looks like it is underground too. And then this part, so this looks like one of the, you know, things that you get from the champions that help you out, like maybe Rivali's Gale or something, to be able to lift you up in the air like this. But that, as you can see, there's water, and the water goes up, and it like liquefies this, so we can cut through it. Now, some people I've seen say that that is like time travel, like being able to go back in time, but what I think it is, I think it's like a liquefy type of thing where, you know, Link can liquefy different solid objects and go through them like they're water. That's what I think personally, but I've seen a lot of other people say that it's like time travel, so I'm not sure exactly what it is. But again, here's like another ruined temple thing that's brand new, and you can see down here there's more, and these all look very, you know, different and unique and things that we haven't seen before. And then below here you can see the mushrooms, so I'm glad that there's stuff like on the ground still too that you can explore. I love the exploration in this game, and it looks like there's 2 to 3 times as much exploration as there once was. And then the music here is weird. And then the castle is like falling apart even more, and the goop is coming out. It gets intense. And then this beautiful scene. So Hyrule Castle is also suspended up in the air, and underneath all of this stuff is coming out, so that's why, you know, I think that whoever or whatever that was underneath the castle was there. And that's where, you know, we were exploring underground. We found it. Link touched the stuff, woke up whoever that was. Zelda fell. And that's kind of think of, like, how this is going to play out. But, again, I'm not sure. So that's kind of what I've gotten from this minute-and-a-half trailer. A lot to explain, a lot to see. You know, there's not very much time-wise, but there is a lot content-wise. And yes, the game is coming out in 2022. They said they are aiming for a 2022 release, which makes me kind of nervous. I hate that they put out a release window when they're not sure they're even going to be able to hit it. I really wish that Nintendo would announce things whenever they feel they are ready and are capable of hitting those deadlines, because I know that a lot of people want to know when this game is coming out and, you know, when to expect it, but I feel like it's more disappointing to have a date set in your mind and then that date ending up getting pushed back even further. And I don't want Nintendo to rush and try to hit this deadline and not make this game as good as they possibly can. So that kind of stresses me out a little bit. I did not like the wording of them, like, talking about this, how they said they were aiming for a 2022 release. So that's kind of scary to me, but hopefully we'll hit it, and hopefully we won't have any issues or any delays. And I'm probably thinking we're going to see this late next year. If we get it earlier than, like, September, that will be, like, so crazy. But I'm thinking this is coming out late November to fill maybe, like, what Pokemon would normally fill, or early December. I don't think it's coming any earlier than that. And I would not be surprised if it got pushed to early 2023, to be honest. Anyway, so those are my thoughts and feelings on, you know, this new trailer for Breath of the Wild 2, or the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It doesn't have a, you know, title yet. This is kind of just like a placeholder title, but it is the sequel to the first Breath of the Wild, and that game was amazing, and I loved it so much. It was the first game that I played on Switch. It's my favorite game that I played on Switch. This makes me want to jump back into it, but I'm really excited, and I hope you guys liked getting to, you know, kind of walk through this trailer with me. I'm just so excited about it, and I wanted to talk about it and share it with you all. So if you want to find me on any other social media, they will be in the end card at the end of this video or down below in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked this video. Let me know down in the comments what part of this trailer was most exciting or most interesting to you, or like what part you're looking forward to the most. I would love to hear from you guys. But again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you soon. I'm going to be putting out a highlight reel from watching the Direct on stream, and hopefully making some more content about the Nintendo E3 Direct coming out soon. So, see you later. Bye.